I think I just admire her and her resiliency, like the things that she's been through. Like, it's pretty incredible. And now,
one of the best shots I've ever seen. Caitlin Clark channels her inner GM in candid chat with WNBA legends about who can star. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark spoke like a general manager while talking about who can star with a couple of WNBA legends. Clark had some very positive things to say about Azzi Fudd's game during the Huskies' triumph over South Carolina to win the 2025 NCAA championship. Speaking on ESPN's alternate broadcast of the title game with Azzi Fudd and Diana Taurasi on Sunday, Clark had nothing but praise for Fudd. The reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year loves her shooting stroke, explaining that she's higher on her draft board next year. She has probably one of the best shots I've ever seen, Clark said. Like, it's just so pure and so pretty. I know she's not coming out this year, but next year she's gonna be pretty high on my draft board. She's one of those pieces that will come into the WNBA and be able to translate right away, space the floor, makes shots, she's always poised and she's a good defender. Azzi Fudd played just 2 games last season after suffering a knee injury. She had a bounce-back campaign, averaging 13.3 points, 1.9 rebounds and 1.3 assists per game. She scored a game-high 24 points against South Carolina as the Huskies finally won their first NCAA championship since 2016. Despite being eligible for this year's draft, Fudd announced in late March that she was returning to UConn next year. If Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever somehow have a terrible 2025 WNBA season, they might have a shot at drafting Fudd next year. However, the Fever front office did a fantastic job adding veterans to the roster this offseason. They currently have the 4th best odds to win the 2025 WNBA title. Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark joke about reality is coming comment. Diana Taurasi received a lot of backlash for her comments about Caitlin Clark before the Indiana Fever made her WNBA debut last year. Taurasi said that reality is coming for Clark, who did have trouble adjusting to the physicality of the league before finding her comfort zone en route to a fantastic campaign. During their brief chat along with Azzi Fudd on Sunday's broadcast of the women's title game, Taurasi joked about reality is coming for her after retiring. She explained that she's busier now than if she were preparing for the season. She even advised Clark to play as long as possible because retirement is hard. So, if I give you any advice, it's play as long as possible, Taurasi said. Clark replied, "We'll see. We'll give it 10 years, then we'll think about it." Taurasi played 20 years in the WNBA, which is a record. She retired this offseason, leaving the Phoenix Mercury to retool by acquiring Satou Sabally and Alyssa Thomas. On the show, Taurasi jokingly set the over-under for Clark's technical foul count in 2025 at 4.5. Without hesitation, Bird and Taurasi both took the over, but Clark revealed that she already had a conversation with new Fever head coach Stephanie White and set a more conservative target. "I already told Steph to max," Clark said. She tried to justify the low number by complaining that most of the 6 technical fouls she received last year were unwarranted. Bird and Taurasi were not the only ones who doubted Clark's ability to reach the bold target, especially with every team playing 4 more regular season games in the 2025 season due to the addition of the Golden State Valkyries as an expansion franchise. "I love it when Caitlin sets impossibly lofty goals for herself," joked a Clark fan account on X.
I know she's not coming out this year, but next year she's going to be pretty high on my draft board. Like, I just think she's one of those pieces that will come into the WNBA and be able to just translate right away, space the floor. You know, she just makes shots. She's always poised, whatever. And she's a good defender. Like, you've seen it today. Like, she's picking up. She's aggressive. Like, she just does everything really well.